the beginning, you want to catch the first note of every group of notes. Okay, you'll have to work a little harder maybe to do the up bows when you catch them. The notes that are marked staccato, we're going to bounce the bow off the string. So just to be clear, after the first two spiccato bows, we're not going to throw the bow on the string. We're going to set the bow and catch by, on the up bow, we catch by curling the fingers and bending the thumb. Okay, that's how we get the power in the bow. So loud on the G string, and then in the third measure we shift to third position. So we do that so we can keep everything on the G string. So C is with the first finger, D is the second finger, and E is the third finger. You'll know the E's in tune if you can hear your E string ringing. If you don't hear it and you think your finger's in tune, make sure you're not touching the E string with any part of your hand. Then on the fourth measure, this is the second line, we're still in third position. So second finger for the D, third finger for the E, fourth finger, which is a half step, for the F. Then we go to first position, E, G sharp, which is a high third finger, and B. Here you can just play one note or two notes. You don't have to play all three. Up, and then at A, it's a very different character. So instead of this attack like the beginning, now it's very smooth and legato. And then before B, letter B, it's forte again, back to third position. And then after the E, you're going to bring the E back a half step, still with the third finger, to play the E flat. So first finger is on C, second finger is on D, a whole step away is the E, and then if your D is still down, and you should keep your fingers down, then your third finger goes right next to the D for the E flat. And this pattern is going to continue. So at letter B, right after that, you go back to first position, open G, take your B and place it next to the A for a B flat. Now the same thing on the D string. Take your second finger from the F sharp, place it right next to the first finger to play the F natural. Okay, next line, A, B, and C sharp. Take the C sharp right next to the B for the C natural. E, same thing, third finger from G sharp to G natural. You put it right next to the second finger. Okay, now the pattern changes. So third position, back to first position, back to third position. Right there, your G sharp and your A are a half step. Make sure the A is ringing and the G sharp's right underneath it. Then stay in third position for the A, B, and C. B and the C are a half step. They got to be really, really close, so make sure you're right on the fingertip for the fourth finger. Then G, A, and B flat is still in third position. The A and the B flat are a half step. Then the next line, back to first position. Then the F sharp goes to an F natural. That's the only note that changes in that measure. So you need to make sure that the A doesn't get pulled back when you bring the F back. That measure, again, F sharp, G, and A. Then the only note that changes is the F natural. Still reach. It's going to feel farther this time because of the placement of the second finger. Make sure the A rings. And just like before, just pick a note. And at C, letter C, it's very smooth again, just like it was before at letter A, just with different notes. When you get to measure 25, you have 16th rests that fall on the beat. So what I want you to do is catch the string that you're about to play on the rest. Catch, catch, catch. And that's very important for the rhythm for the next part of the piece.